Hey there, beautiful. How's it going? I hope it's going deliciously wonderful. It's the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess back again, and in the last video, we went all around Hyrule Field, found all sorts of different trinkets and met people and got letters, and we finally made it back to Kakariko with Hylia and Ralis, the Zora's son, and now we have this beautiful lady calling towards us, wanting us to follow her, it seems. And I think we'll do just that. She's bringing us to an area that we have not yet gone into except for one brief moment as a wolf. This is the graveyard, where the people of Kakariko like to keep their dead, apparently. Not in very good shape at the moment, as you can see from all the graves around here. And, oh, we have some torches there that I don't want to deal with right now because, you know, we got to make it to wherever this ghost is leading us to. So right there, that's actually a sort of insignia. You'll notice if you've played Ocarina of Time, once again, those references coming back towards us. It was the Zora's Sapphire, I believe, is what that was in the shape of. And it seems that there is a secret area over here with a watery grave. I am deeply grateful to you for aiding my son in his time of need. You were right to bring him here. Kakariko Village is a sacred place for the Zora people. It is where we take our eternal rest. My husband in life, King Zora, also rests his spirit here. It is no coincidence my son found his salvation in this place. That which I have promised you is within this grave. During his lifetime, my husband created garments specifically for the chosen hero, garments that house the abilities of the Zora. And we got the Zora armor. So, a garment handed down through the Zora royal family. And if we have it equipped, we can move freely through the water, but will be more vulnerable to fire and ice attacks. Now at last, I can join the king in slumber. And yet, my son, he still knows nothing of my death. If you see him again, please pass on this message. Tell him he must not grieve his mother's passing. Tell him she wanted him to be brave and live on as the king of our people. And tell him his mother loves him without end. Tell him. Well, it's a good thing you found all your friends and picked up that nifty Zora armor. But aren't you forgetting something kind of important? That last fused shadow. Remember what Farron the Light Spirit said? He said you would need the fused shadows to defeat the Dark Overlord Zant and save the world. So even if you go back now, with all of the people you saved, the whole tragedy would just repeat itself. So let's get to it. We need to go to the temple on the lakebed of Lake Hylia. And I think we shall. But it's probably wise to do some preparation. First and foremost, we can try out our brand new Zora armor. And this stuff is pretty cool. We have the iron boots, which of course let us sink in water, but now we have the Zora armor, which lets us freely swim through water, which is sure to be very helpful. We're going to have to swim down to the bottom of the lake, and of course, with this armor, we can breathe underwater as well. So no worries about running out of air anymore. I keep opening the wrong menu. So very, very helpful. Of course, we are more vulnerable to fire and ice attacks. That includes the fire arrows of many bulblins that typically try to pick on us. So probably not for the best to be wearing it all the time. But right now I do want to make sure we check these lanterns out. Because if we light them, we can get a cool chest. Let's take a look at what's inside this mother. Oh, man. 50 rupees. At least we can carry them now, thanks to Agatha. Princess Agatha. But unfortunately, I was kind of hoping it'd be a piece of heart, and it wasn't. And now, just to complete this heartfelt tour, we can start looting some graves. Nothing in that one except for some lame-o flowers. And this right here, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. So we'll just leave it be. Of course, Barnes sent us a letter telling us that he had new bombs in stock, which conveniently will work underwater. I think it's time we give him a little visit. Good old Barnes bombs. Hey, I've been waiting on you. Take a peek at this. I finished my water bombs. These little fellers are so advanced, you can even use them in water. Oh, they'll come in handy guaranteed. You gonna buy some? You know, I think we will. But unfortunately, in this game, looks like your bomb bag has some other sort of bomb in it. So we have to head to the counter next to this one to use our buyback program. You got any bombs you ain't gonna use? We'll take them off your hands. So, strangely enough... Oops. Sorry, Barnes, I didn't mean to press the Y button. Interestingly enough, you'll see that our bombs in the menu actually are on a little bar of their own. And it's because bombs work a little differently than the rest of the items. I'm going to select off them just so that it'll stop beeping at me. So, with a bomb bag, you can only carry a specific type of bomb in it at a time. So we're going to have to sell him our bombs in order to buy water bombs and fill our bag with those instead. I don't know why you can't mix bombs, but Barnes is the expert, so I'm sure it's not some sort of scheme or anything. A very good day to you, sir. Welcome to the incredibly fancy bomb buyback counter, and I'm totally not Barnes. Mercy me, what do we have here? It appears you have some bombs. Allow me a moment's peek at that bag. I don't know why I just default to giving people really nerdy and like nasally voices. Maybe that's because I want them to be more like me. So we can sell him back our bombs to get a whole 19 rupees. Wow. And now we can go buy the water bombs. It's kind of an interestingly cumbersome process, but it's kind of funny how they did it, so I can't complain too much. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that we can't carry nearly as many water bombs as regular bombs. I think it's about half. We'll go ahead and grab the whole 15, which is kind of foolish because I think later on you get like 5 for free. So I think it'd be a pretty good idea to check out Mallow's shop right now as well. Maybe he'll have something else in stock. I really don't know. But, you know, it's worth it just to take the trip to see Mallow, probably. We haven't seen him in quite a long time. And it doesn't look like he has much of anything that we need. Yep. Like I said, it was a complete waste of time. So, since we have a whole video to hopefully make our way into the Lakebed Temple, I think we should make sure we get a lot of stuff done along the way, or at least some stuff. And one of the things I know I want to do is go back and see if I can get that golden bug that I wasn't able to get right before we crossed the bridge that the shadow beings unfortunately ripped up. So I think what I'll do is just try and search for it and probably just end up cutting to where the heck it is. Hopefully I'm not looking for too long and I can actually find the dang thing, but I guess we'll find out right now. Okay, so funnily enough, I think this is it right here actually. Let me just take a look at what I have. I believe we're looking for the male grasshopper. So we'll see what we got here. Ah, here we go. Okay, the male grasshopper. Cool. So that was actually pretty easy. Hey, you dirty Kargarok. Don't attack my Mo butts. I'll have to slice you to ribbons. Just like that. And next, unfortunately, this bridge is out. We're just not going to be able to get across that one. But there are some other parts of Hyrule in Lanayru that we're going to have to be going across anyway in order to make our way back to Zora's River, or Zora's Hylian Lake, Lake Hylia. So we can get some stuff along there as well. I would like to check out Isa's, I think it's Isa, her boat ride thing that she was showing off. So I think what we'll do is go through and make our way back to Zora's domain and go downriver and see if we can find some golden bugs along the way. So it just now kind of occurred to me as I was getting mauled by so many Kargaroks and Bokoblins. There we go. Got rid of that junk. It just now occurred to me as I was looking at the map that there's kind of a middle section of this first part of Hyrule field. And we haven't actually gone here yet and explored around southern Hyrule Castle. So I think I want to do that because I'm pretty interested to see what kind of stuff we got going on over there. It's kind of a shame to have to use one of our nice water bombs on such a rudimentary task here, but we'll go ahead and do that. You can see they spark up pretty damn nicely. And man, it didn't even work. That's a shame. I'm pretty sure that's because these rocks cannot be bombed. It's not because of the water bombs, because of course they are still bombs. They should be able to blow up any wall. But I guess we can't explore there yet. How unfortunate. So here we are, riding along the southern part of the Lanayru Province, south of the bridge. And it's kind of a shame we're exploring during the day here because just finding the golden bugs during the day is tougher. But actually over here, these are a new enemy. These are chews. And we don't have any empty bottles at this point, but what's interesting about these guys is when you defeat them, you can actually scoop up their bodies. And different colored chews will have different effects. Red chews, as you might expect, are kind of just red potion, essentially. There's yellow chews that can be lantern oil. And the purple chews are akin to that soup that we drank, that we, scooped up and drank from Koro way back in like episode 1 or 2. So those will actually hurt you. And what's interesting about chews, as we get this golden bug right here that we can grab along the way. What's interesting about chews is that they can actually morph together. They'll kind of join and then mix. So we got the female mantis here. Nice. That puts us... We have a partner for every bug we found. Anyway, with chews, they can mix together, and if two chews of the same color mix together, it's no big deal. They'll just become a bigger chew of that color. But if two different colors of chews mix together, they will instantly turn purple. So you definitely don't want to be letting them mix together if you are trying to actually harvest them for their effects. And so now we're pretty close to that shortcut where we can get all the way up to Zora's domain on foot. And then we'll be able to check out some stuff all the way up there. So I will see you in just a second. Actually, before we do that, I think there's some golden bugs that we can try to look for in this section of Hyrule Field, next to the castle. As soon as we take out these green baddies. So I think, yes, I see one right up here. See if I can nab it. Oh, it's a little butterfly. So the female butterfly. Awesome. Pretty sure that's a new one. Yep, right there. So I'm going to take a quick look around here for the male one and see if I can't find anything else that's interesting. Alright, right over here. In plain sight. Luckily it's also the sun setting a little bit, so they become a little easier to spot. But we got the male butterfly. So we're doing pretty good on our bug collection. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do over here for now. Don't even remember if there's anything else interesting in this section of Hyrule. But there is a rock over here that we could blow up and probably get some money, but I don't want to waste any more of my water bombs. My valuable water bombs. So I will see you at Zora's domain. Welcome back to Zora's domain with that enchanting melody. So I think what we'll do is go ahead and pay the Zoras a visit. You know, we got here in the last video and I didn't quite want to spend the time to talk to the Zoras at the moment. That was a little bit rude. I gotta be honest with you. I'm feeling a little bit bad. So I think we're gonna go back over here and see what they're up to. We've put the Queen's mind at rest, so maybe that vibe will transfer all the way back to the village. I'll tell you one thing we can do is light things up a little bit. There we go. And for our troubles, we even get a nice treasure chest. We should probably be sporting our swanky new Zora garments anyway, since we are in Zora's domain. So let's see what we got in here. I'm hoping for a heart piece, but it might just be 50 rupees. Yep. Ah, well. Can't win them all, you know? Did you see the boulder that sank to the bottom of the water? It looked like it was some sort of volcanic rock, but then where did it fall from? I don't know. Where could it have fallen from? We were all so close to our queen. Guarding her empty throne is almost more than I can bear. But still, until our prince returns, it is our duty to watch over this room. Well, maybe you should start going and looking for him instead. Normally we'd extend the warmest of welcomes to a traveler like yourself. But as you can see from that empty throne, we've lost our village's leader, and now I fear our people are in danger of losing their way. Now when I think of what might have happened to the prince, I feel so... So what? Nobody ever wants to finish their thoughts here. This is awful. And there's no one back here. What do you got to say? Excuse me, traveler. Did you just come in from town by any chance? Have you seen Prince Ralis? I mean, have you seen a Zora boy as you were traveling? Trying to say I don't know who Prince Ralis is, like I don't know who Prince Ralis is. Bitch, I know who Prince Ralis is. I don't know why I'm getting so snippy. We Zoras can't survive without a moist environment. Our poor prince. If only he hadn't collapsed underneath that withering sun. Moist, moist, moist. It's not over yet. We have Zoras down here. Look at this one. Well, you're just going nuts. Slow down. I survived thanks to that volcanic rock. I don't know what I would have done without it. He's like all the way over there. Or we're underwater, so it's more just like... But apparently Link can actually hear them. When you look at that rock, don't you sense something strange? Like, I don't know, like it's looking at you or something. Oh Jesus, actually yes? What the fuck? Oh my goodness, can I not go in first person? That's fucking creepy. I don't remember that from the game. Oh my, I don't think, it might have been, I don't remember. That's so weird. I mean, I know why it's like that. I'll explain in a second, but I just didn't remember that they went through the effort to actually like, okay. Before we deal with that, let's test out our water bombs. Nice. I was worried that wasn't actually going to blow it up, but we get some nice rupees. But the rupees don't matter, you know? It's not about the rupees, it's about the water bombs. So yeah, this is the rock that we got from Death Mountain. And, I mean, it kind of feels like it's staring at you. So the only logical explanation, or, you know, response to that is to blow it the fuck up. And hey, what do you know? I'm finally out. Thanks, brother. I took a nap and found myself swallowed up in lava, and somehow very far from home. Say, brother, do not swim off. I have not a chance to thank you yet. See ya. Does he actually want to thank us? Thank me. Hey, brother. Well, you better hurry, because I'm swimming off. Yeah, it looks like a Goron got stuck in that rock that we were using to cool down Zora's domain. Or heat up Zora's domain. You don't use a big giant lava rock to cool down something. I find it kind of strange that there's a Goron underwater over here, because it is a Goron after all. But also in Majora's Mask, you could play as a Goron, and if you fell in water, then you kind of just were fucked. So it's kind of weird that he can just survive down here. Also, how can he survive down here? How does he breathe underwater? Do rocks breathe underwater? I don't know. Rocks don't normally breathe. Let's get out of here. I don't like being in Zora's domain anymore. So this is Zora's domain at the nighttime. It's very beautiful. And what was that? Ooh, there's one of those blue glowers again. Big old ghostly lantern. No, Link, I want to talk to this guy. So, what do you think? Is it not a splendid waterfall? This one is the largest in our domain. And this waterfall flows directly from the throne room. If you would like, I can take you there. Ooh, you were just there, but no thank you. That's actually very convenient though. I forgot about that little feature. If at any time you need to visit the throne room, just let me know. Cool. Glad I talked to that fella. So there's plenty of Zoras swimming around here. You know, we've talked to a lot of Zoras already, and it's starting to take a toll on my mental health. So I think what we'll do is just let them swim around. We don't really need to be bugging them anymore. But we will talk to the guard of this icy place, I suppose. Up ahead is Snow Peak, a mountain engulfed by an endless blizzard. The weather is bad, and the travel is treacherous. If you head out without a marked path, you might not make it out alive. Well, and I think it's probably a pretty damn good idea to not go there sans marked path. What do you say? I think that's about it. There's another lantern over there. I'm just pointing them out for the sake of fuckery at this point. Because we can't do anything with them. Yet. But definitely want to make it down to Isa's rapid ride. We're going to ride the rapids. I'm looking forward to it. And there's another rock over here that I would like to blow up, but unfortunately, still got the water bombs, and I don't really want to waste them. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is the golden bug episode for sure. Come here, you little buddy. Did I just scoop it up? There you go, I scooped it up. Wait, come back. Come back. Nope, no, don't roll. Come back. No, come back. Got it. Sweet, the female dragonfly. So it would stand to reason that the male dragonfly would be close by. By the way, there's another one over there. Alright, so I think before we do the rapids, we'll check out the old fishing hole. This place just recently opened up. It's still a little dark outside, but, you know, we're going to get that early rise to catch some fish, even though I don't really plan on fishing at the moment. So bobber fishing open to the public. Check for lure fishing. Sinking lures prohibited. Oh no. Well, I guess we'll go talk with the owner. See what this place is all about. Wow. Hey, you've never been here before, have you? Well, I'm the owner of this fishing hole. My name's Henna. Nice to meet you. Alright, so this is a cozy little place. Link was sure impressed when he first stopped by. What's cool about this place, actually, is there's all sorts of... Whoa. Did you just turn off the lights, Henna? Is it going to be one of those visits? There's all sorts of stuff you can check out. And get some... Oh, yeah, and run into. Oh, look, the little hat jiggles when you run into the wall. Cool. Oh, you know what? I think we have to talk to her first. She's picky that way. It's 20 rupees to try some lure fishing. There's no time limit and the canoe rental's included. Want to give it a shot? No. You sure? Go ahead and poke around the shop a bit if you want. If you see anything that catches your fancy, use R to zoom in for a closer look. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't press A. You have to, like, actually look at it. That's mine. You know, it's generally considered polite to take your hat off when you come indoors. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, that's just, you know, I ain't polite, lady. That's a 22-inch Hyrule bass I caught. It's not very big, but it's a fish I spotted and caught it all by myself. So, I took that picture. It's an impressive little catch. So that's my older sister. That shot is from the day she caught herself a 17-inch Hyrule bass. Delicious. Her name's Issa, by the way. Oh, I know. Make sure you drop by her boat rental shop sometime, okay? That's me and the first fish I caught here, a 28-inch Hylian pike. I swear I'll never forget that day. Such sweet memories. Oh, I'm sure. And hey, look, it's our old buddy Koro. That's my older brother Koro, and a 25-inch Horon catfish he caught. He's the only one in our family who's lousy at fishing. He only managed to catch that fish by using a sink lure. Cheater. Oh, now we're seeing the stigma. And man, this one is a throwback. That's one of Hyrule's legendary master fishermen. Look, he's got a Hylian loach, doesn't he? He may just be one of my ancestors. Of course, I can't exactly prove that. It's just wishful thinking on my part. So that's actually pretty cool. What's really funny about this picture... Yeah. What's really funny about this picture is that they actually... well, first of all, this dude, for anyone who doesn't know, is the fisherman from the Ocarina of Time on Nintendo 64. And what's really funny is that they actually used like a 64's model. So it looks pretty out of place. And I always thought that was kind of interesting. At least I'm pretty sure they used the 64's model for that picture. I mean, it freaking looks like it. I'm probably just right. That's just a philosophy that I go through life with, is that I'm probably right. That's a special fish tank just for my customers. I'm fond of those green gills, of course, but if you catch anything, I'll toss it in too. What if it's a fish that eats green gills? Of course, I don't want to encourage overfishing, so I only keep the biggest of each fish type that gets brought in. So yeah, if you catch fish, you can dump them in this tank here and always have your catches on display. So cute, isn't she? Her name's Purdy. She even talks sometimes. Yeah, okay, whatever. Bitch, let me tell you about a dude named Trill. Okay? Alright, and hold on, let me see if there's anything else that I can look at. Just to be sure. No, the canoe? I thought she did talk about the canoe if you looked at it. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that's my private boat. Sorry. I don't lend it out to customers. It's a 2-seater, so I only use it when I have a boyfriend. I could be your boyfriend, Hannah. What about these nifty pots? What's your story? Aren't you a little young to be interested in jar collecting? Oh, I don't think Link's looking to collect those jars. Except maybe if it's the pieces. I don't want those to get broken, so I store them up out of the way. Man, can you knock them over? Hey, take it easy. There's no call for that. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Hey, take it easy. I said there's no call for that. She starts getting really pissed. Let's do it again. Huh? Come on. Can't you try and control yourself? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. No.
Hey.
That's it. Enough. You're being a jerk. Get out. I'm sorry, Hannah. But I had to do it. So she straight up kicks yo ass out. Oh, I forgot about that little detail completely. That's hilarious. I love it. Okay, we're not done in here. This place is brimming with things to do. Oh, she's pissed. We get to choose our apology here. So sorry, I apologize, or please forgive me. Please. If saying sorry solved everything, all the soldiers in Hyrule would be out of jobs. Man, they probably already should be from what we've seen. But she accepted our apology, so. Okay, I saved the best for last. Ooh, that caught your eye, did it? I made that game, you know? Gotta get that emphasis right on the correct syllable. I gave it a really fun name, too. Roll Goal. So it costs 5 rupees to play, but you win 10 rupees if you make it to the goal. Yeah, we'll play a quick round. So the rules are simple. Roll the glass ball along the path you want to go to get to the goal within the time limit without dropping the ball. So we have to roll it along this path here. We can change the camera angle with the right control stick. So we'll use that well. So this is kind of a nifty little thing. With the, I think you can actually do this with the gamepad. Of course, the GameCube and the Wii, okay, now I'm getting all mixed up. So the GameCube obviously used the control pad. The Wii, or not the control pad, the control stick. The Wii might have done the same. Oh, fuck. Oopsie daisy. The Wii might have used the control stick or might have used the motion controls on the Wiimote. I'm not sure. I don't think I ever made it to the fishing hole in the Wii version, which is a shame because I wanted to try out the fishing with the Wii controls. But the gamepad, you can I'm pretty sure you can actually use the gamepad like as if it was the board and move it around. I'm pretty sure that you can do that because I remember it being like way fucking harder than doing it with the control stick, which is what I'm using now, thankfully. So I think we'll actually have, because like you see when I'm doing this, I can have control. Like I can go like forward and backward or left to right completely statically. What the fuck? What am I speaking? Like I don't have to worry about any sort of like minute variations and stuff. We got 10 rupes. So like, wow, you cleared it. I guess I'll have to make a new course for the next time you drop in. Promise you'll play it, okay? Oh, I promise. Yeah, so it was just a lot easier with the control stick. You can control your movement a lot easier without any of these micro movements, like that just come from you holding the controller. So, well, there's a lot to see and do in there. But we're not done in the fishing hole yet. And believe it or not, I'm not even talking about we're going to start fishing. Because this is a pretty big area. The fishing hole in Ocarina of Time was cool, but it by no means this impressive. I mean, look at this place. It's fucking gorgeous, first of all. But more than that, it's huge. And more than that, I'm pretty sure if you go in and out of this area, the seasons will change. So there's different seasons like that rotate throughout just this localized area. What kind of fucking technology is Henna using in this fishing hole? And why the fuck is no one here fishing? Oh my god. So yeah, pretty cool and wide open area. We're definitely going to be coming back here. I promised a chill out fish sesh. And one of these days, we're having a goddamn chill out fish sesh. But for now, I just want to get a little bit of exploring done. So don't litter. Do not toss empty bottles or cans here. The fish are crying. Keep the fishing hole clean. I'll say, with the kind of tech she's got invested in here and all the space, oh, I can't blame her for wanting to keep it clean. But so this is a little area over here. And, whenever you see a sign saying, like, don't be littering, some people are going to be littering. So, we're going to see if we can fish up some nice garbage. Fish on. I always love that. And, hey! We got an 11-inch green gill. These small fries are everywhere. But we're not fishing for fish. We're fishing for garbage. Let's try again. There we go. A nice fish. And it actually is a fish. Okay, I'm gonna cut, see if I can find some garbage around here somewhere. Hey, there we go. We caught an empty bottle. Not only can you use this, but it'll clean up the waterway in the process. 2 birds, 1 stone. So nice. We got a... Always pressing the wrong button. What is wrong with me? We got a 3rd bottle. Looks like we're going to have a 4th. And that'll complete a nice bottle collection. Where's the 4th one that we'll find? Who knows? I actually don't. I don't remember where it's at. But oh well. So that was pretty cool. I really love... This is probably one of my favorite areas in the game. It's so peaceful. The music is really good. The area is beautiful. And wouldn't you know it, looks like a heart piece is on top of that cliff. Just caps everything off. And there's even duckies. So that was nice. I'm looking forward to coming back here eventually and having a really good fishing session. I'm sure it'll be a fun episode. Maybe bring guests on or something. Who knows? But I think with that, I couldn't actually find the other dragonfly to suit that little guy over there. It's around here somewhere, I'd imagine, but I don't know where. But instead we'll just talk to Issa. A customer? Sorry, but we're temporarily closed. Well, ain't that just the damnedest luck? What? I said we're closed. Now scram. But I want to ride the boats. Yeah, so she's just not giving any give. It's locked. Well, it looks like we're just gonna fight some shadow beasts. If they ever show up. Shadow beasts? Oh, there we go. Had to wander into the little area that triggers the cutscene. Jesus fuck. Just a blood-curdling scream. So we get to fight the Shadow Beast as a human. It's actually a little trickier just because we don't have nearly as much range for our spin attack. But we should be able to pull it off. As long as I don't get bitch slapped on both sides by two big old shadow demons. Whoa, that scared me. Yeah, I fucking noticed. Who are you? How can you keep your cool fighting monsters like that? Oh, you'd be surprised. Wow. Wow. What a champ you are. Well, what are we just standing around jawing for? Come on inside. Oh, great. Now she wants the D. Golly. Talk about scary. I thought I was done for. Things have been getting pretty crazy around here, let me tell you. So, thanks for earlier. My name's Issa. I rent boats here. Well, I used to rent boats here, but then we had a rock fall and it dammed the river up. It dammed the damn river. Yeah, I could sure use a helpful guy around at times like this. One with a big, fat dick. Yup, a handy guy would sure be a big help around here. Just stay silent. Ah, well, story of my life. There's not much I can do for you, but come visit me. If only there was a big, handsome, dressed in green with a big old sword and shield and wearing boots and gauntlets kind of guy standing right in front of me. I just get so awfully bored here when there's no work. I want to open up again, but we need to take care of those rocks blocking the river first. I wish someone could do something about it. She's really landing on thick. Really? You're a lifesaver. Well, do you think you could do something about that rock? I'll give you some bombs and arrows, so you just pull them together and shoot bomb arrows at that thing. And hey, wouldn't you know it, she not only gave us bombs, but she gave us an entirely new goddamn bomb bag. So, lucky me. So let's just break her jars as compensation. Man, I saw a speedrunner do the nuttiest shit because he didn't have bomb arrows, so he had to like take a bomb and with a boomerang and like guide it over there. It was insane. This is GDQ. Check it out if you ever had the time. Yay! You did it. Well, my gal tells me there's still some rocks blocking the way along the river, so you should take care of those too. Here's the boat. Hop in. Oh boy. Can't even enjoy the ride. Gotta go blow up rocks. Now, it's a teensy bit dangerous downriver of here, so don't leave the boat, okay? One of our part-timers is waiting down there, so you get the details from her. And when you're done, you can keep that bomb bag and everything in it as a token of my appreciation. Bye. So be seeing you. Okay, so now we get to at least ride the rapids. I mean, that's nice. You get this weirdo song. And controlling this boat is very strange, actually. It's pretty tough. And from that same speedrun I was mentioning earlier, the dude said it was pretty unreliable and finicky. And I mean, if I've learned anything, it's that no one knows the game that they're fucking playing like a speedrunner does, so I'm betting he's right. I certainly have a hell of a time controlling it, but it's pretty fun. I mean, it's just as unpredictable as it probably would be if you were just some dumbass canoeing around the river anyway. So, pretty much, you're supposed to try to grab as many rupees as possible in this game, but since we're not actually playing, I don't think it even really matters. The main thing we have to do is, oh, this is weird. Oh boy. Ah, you've come at the request of the shop owner, haven't you? Obviously, I guess. Well, I'm in her employ, part-time for now. I'm sorry we troubled you so. I'm sorry we troubled you so. How dramatic. You see, these rocks are blocking the natural flow of the river. And I'm a Zora, so that really makes me depressed. All you need to do is use your bomb arrows to destroy the blockage. I think I can do that. You did it! Thank you! Oh, that little noise she makes. Ah, and the water has already begun to flow. Then I shall guide you to the mouth of the river. Follow me. We're gonna go deep into the mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, I've lost control. I've lost complete. Fuck. Can I blow myself up to? Nope, that just hurts me. I'm seriously stuck. Here we go. Okay, there we go. I can actually paddle backwards now. See what I mean? It's always a wild ride on the rapids. I'm bumping into every damn thing that's in my way. Oh, man. Just imagine what it's going to be like when we actually start playing the minigame. It's okay. No, it's cool. Just rock the boat. Don't tip the boat over. At least she's giving us all sorts of money. Okay. I think I'm getting it. I forgot about this part. Yep. Maybe not quite getting the hang of it. And I'm stuck again. Whoa, okay. Whoa. All right, Link. You don't got to keep running into everything. I know the rapids are strong, but you can do it. Jesus. Okay. You know what? Real talk, I'm pretty bad at this minigame, but Jesus Christ. I'm not usually this bad. I'm just trying my hardest not to hit stuff. But luckily, I think we're nearing the end. And here we are back in wonderful Lake Hylia. Let's just ride our canoe over this large waterfall. That actually looks pretty fun. And I really doubt that that's actually what would happen if you rode a canoe off a waterfall. Good job out there. Thanks. You have truly done us a great service. Now the shop can finally reopen. When we were closed, my boss's temper only got worse and worse. It was a rough time for us all. Oh, and another thing. One more thing. I don't suppose she promised you anything special for doing this, did she? Just that bomb bag, right? Yes, she tends to bribe people with whatever's lying around. So stingy, really. It's alright. I'll let her know you kept it when I get back. And we got the bag with bombs. It's not a bomb bag, it's a bag with bombs. So now that we have a second bomb bag, we can carry regular bombs as well as water bombs. Or we could double up on regular bombs or double up on water bombs. The possibilities are endless. Or at least there's 4 for now. Now if you'll excuse me, come visit at the shop sometime. How you pulling that boat? And now we're conveniently winding up right here at Lake Hylia, which is coincidentally exactly where we needed to be. And we can probably grab this hot grass here, but Plum has no need to speak to humans, that's right, so no, forget it. We're not going to grab the hot grass. But what we're definitely going to do is try out our brand new Zora garments and dive down into the heart of Lake Hylia. I mean, really, who knows what there is to see and do down here. But we are definitely going to be keeping an eye out for the Lakebed Temple. And we got a pretty safe bet down here. There's already Zoras swimming around. And, oh yeah. So the way the garments work is the faster you tap A, you can kick your feet and swim a little faster. You can just swim around a little more freely. What's up, buddy? Can you see the bubbles rising from the depths? It's dangerous to swim too close. That current is strong enough to carry away most people. Is it really that dangerous? Because it just looks like a bunch of bubbles to me. Oh, look, it lifted us up a few inches. Plenty of Zoras to talk to in here, so let's see what these guys got to say. Sir, you wear the garb of the hero of my people's legends. Are you, perhaps, well met? I, dear hero, am Makar of Bombs. Pardon me for asking. Have you heard of water bombs? Oh man, I know Barnes, dude. I've heard of water bombs, alright. They are very dangerous indeed, but you should be able to master them. I'm sure you would find them quite useful. How would you like to buy some of my handmade water bombs for 90 rupees? I don't think so. Is that so? Well, let me know if and when you have the need of my bomb that explodes underwater. It's quite a sales pitch. Looks like this is the entrance to the temple right here, but there's a big old rock in the way. The place beyond this rock is sacred to my people. It was once called the Zora Temple. But now it has been overrun by monsters. They're everywhere. All we could do was seal them in so they could not bring darkness to others. Yeah, man, but I need to be getting in there, you know what I'm saying? I think it's time we use our newly found water bombs to just blow some shit up, to be quite frank. 'Cause I'm a little pissed. We get all the way to the Lakebed Temple. We can't even get in. In fact, I think I'll just lay a second bomb where I laid the first bomb that has a current that is now lifting the second bomb up to the rock that is really pissing me off. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm full of dumbass jokes like that, alright? Anyway, I'm starting to get delirious, which is perfect because this video is pretty much over. In the next one, we'll enter the Lakebed Temple and see what kind of terrors lurk within. Since we opened up the seal that the dude made, it's only a matter of time before the darkness starts seeping out. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me in this video, and I hope to see you again when we tackle the Lakebed Temple. Oh, it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be wet. It's going to be moist. I'll see you then.